Hey there, it's Patmos, and nice of you to join me as we overlook our town in this little river area. And well, I have a question for all of you. If you have ideas on something that you still want to see in this town, please let me know. You can leave a comment about what area I should build or what plans you would have for this city, and then I can see what I can do with that. So let's get started on that. But like now, we have to continue our area out here, where we are going to build some glass stuff. Now, we have an ashery for the potash, we have an ashery for the lye. One of the things we're going to need a lot is firewood. We don't need wood out here, so we might as well just change it up like this. There is already a ton of firewood here, and we can see that there will be a lot of stuff that goes into here. So let's stock up on the stuff. Water, bark, and firewood. Well, we can get bark and firewood in here, although they already have a lot. So might be good to change some of that. Now this needs firewood and lye. So we might as well just get going with ash first. But I think that's what we're going to do in this one. So we'll wait with that. This one needs water and potash. Water and ash. And this one then needs firewood and lye again. So we have the water out here. We have a lot of stuff. So we might need these storages soon. I wish we could use charcoal in these, but we can't. So, well, you know, it's okay. It's okay. They're taking all the wood out, which is great. They're now going to build the last ashery. And that should get us going for a little bit, as we still have a messenger in from Mirefa. We can still sell some goods, although not a lot. I mean, this only makes us 13. But hey, let's just make it. Why not make the money if we can? And yeah, we're also going to get that in. So this will be one big industry area. I think it will look cool. And I also think I'm going to put 2 workers in each already, so that they can start to stock up on anything that they need, like water and stuff. So see, a minimum of 2 workers, so we can make that happen. They can get firewood from here, which will be helpful. They can get bark from here, which will be helpful. Although the bark is already pretty much reserved, so we'll have to see how that goes. Another thing we might have to do is expand the housing out here so that we get more workers here. Because there's not a lot of workers on this side, there's not a lot of workers here. So we might have to do that. We can also go with another bridge here and then build a little living area on this side of the river. That could work, actually. I think this could make for a nice area where people can live, but we'll see. So far, we are quite short on people, but of course it is the harvesting season, so that's most likely why we can't really hire a lot of guys into these industries. There's no... Oh, we can actually hire ladies here as well. Interesting. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Usually we have more ladies available, but we'll see. We have a problem with our tavern still. I thought we had... Yeah, see, we have a ton of stuff here. Let me check the tavern. We might just have to build an extra tavern at some point. Here is our little tavern. We also have our... Here's the tavern, by the way. Yeah, we have plenty of booze in there. They just have to get it into the tavern every now and then. Oh, they're getting some stuff in now. Because there's a lot of booze in here, so that's not a problem. Probably need an extra tavern soon. Oh, here comes this building. See, they're really stocking up now. That's great. They'll also make some space in this building, so that'll be helpful. Oh, there's one guy in here now. And they're still building this one. That's all good. I think we might already go ahead then and plan a bridge out here. Stone bridge. Why not? Why not? I don't... Yeah, probably something like this. There we go. That'll be the bridge, and then we can start to work on a little housing area right there. Penny-utine. Ooh. Can buy some meat there, but we have plenty now, so there's no reason for that. Just sell 150 of that. Still sell 709 lime. That'll do the trick. If we look at it for the town, we can see there's no other issues. So we don't have to worry about that. We can see that these are now getting everybody in that they need. I think we might actually just switch this over to just ladies. I mean, why not? Let's do apply to all. Usually we have more ladies available than men, so Might be good to work on that. Oh, they're delivering everything to the glassworks already. Very nice. Do we still have nails? Yeah, we have 100 nails. So we're getting a bit short on nails again. We did work on it, and it still has to catch up a bit, especially now that we're doing so many constructions that all require a high amount of nails. That's the main issue at the moment. That's why we're getting through the nails so quickly. And yeah, the glass works. We get another smeltery, which will be nice for the iron production. Just need to finish this first now. And, oh, yeah, they're getting in the last water. Just a bit of firewood. And these are all set to go. Might leave us with some time to build some houses out here. Now, what I would like to do is make these houses with a garden, but then with a somewhat custom garden, I guess. So, let's see. We'll do the entrances to the middle out here. Just like this, and then we'll just try to make a little street out of it. Don't really have plans to expand the industry that we can see right there. But we also don't want to build too many houses out here. So what we could kind of do is go here now. And then place a house straight opposite of this one. And then, I don't know, kind of go a bit like this. These will be houses without a garden. These ones in the second row. They will all create a street like this, as you can see right here. This one should go... These two should go a little bit more inward. You catch my drift. So, see, these are pretty close together. So we don't want a too big street. And the houses should also not just be opposite to each other. So we can do a few more houses in if we want to. See, that's 4 houses on this side, 3 on this side. And then we give them some gardens out here. So what we'll do is we go like this. No, that's too big. We'll go like this. And then all the way to the back so that we create an artificial garden. And like this. This is just the wrong type of house. It's too wide. So should go... Oh yeah, this looks better. This looks better. Yeah, that's better. And then we'll go in like this. And we'll do the same on this side. We also have to change up that house, you can see. That's also not the house that I want to see. We'll create artificial gardens out here. It's always a bit more work. I do like that. Now we can change the look of the building, as you can see. We can flip it. And with F2 you can change the whole appearance. And now I get the building that I actually want. With a porch and stuff, so that I can make this happen. Now we actually get the look that we want for this little area. I like that they added that, so that we have the option now to change the look of an area. You don't have to use it. This one gets an extra big garden. Because they live next to the bridge. And that should do the trick for now. I don't think we have a market close though, so that might be an issue. Although this one is pretty close. Yeah, they can go through that one for now. Might just get some water in here though. To make sure that they all get what they need. Where to place that? Oh, we can do some water in here. We might even do a double one then. So we'll do 2 wells. Get a fence around this too. Yep. And this will be the watering area for them. That's where they can get their water. All fenced off and nicely looking. Good. Well, I think we have to build one well first and one after 3 houses. So we'll be busy for a bit. Alright, this one should be the one that only produces all the ash now. And now I'm going to do apply to all and apply to all. So this one now gets 2 ladies and they will now start to produce the ash. Now they need a lot of bark. They can get the bark right here. As soon as they start to produce ash, we can start to produce lye because all we need for that is ash now. And as soon as we get the lye, they can make the potash that we need into the glassworks. So this nice row of buildings can make everything that we need for the glassworks. So that's going to be handy. We do see an increasing amount of firewood getting into this building, though. I don't know sometimes why we set production limits. Because I set a production limit to 10,000 wood, firewood. And that's just making more and more and more all the time. Wow. And they're still busy planting trees. See, these guys still go there to plant trees. And they're chopping trees. So, interesting way of doing things. But yeah, let's see how we can develop this area now soon. Of course, stuff takes time in a game like this, so we'll have to be a little patient. Gives me time to check my resources and see if we have a lot of perished stuff. We have some perished fish, which I'm okay with, nothing too bad. 70 garlic, 6 hay, and that's it. So, with a town of almost 1,400 people, lots of stuff being traveled around and sold and stuff. Only having those low amounts as perishment, I think I'm very happy with that. That is absolutely no issue. They're just not capable of drying the fish in time, I think. That might be part of the problem. I don't know. We could tick off the box where it says only dried fish. But then we still have to get all the raw fish in as well. These don't even have that much fish yet, so... We could do it to this one, because they have an abundance of fish. So now they can take this fish out and go do something else with it. That might be the solution to empty this one out a bit. See, now immediately 100's going out. And then as soon as the numbers go down, we can put them back to just producing dried fish, because then that could work as a solvent for the issue. We are selling some normal fish regularly on a few places, I believe, so... what do we sell here? Dried fruit, potatoes... Yeah, it's okay. Oh, and they're going to produce that bridge at some point. That's cool. So, the glassware. We need sand and potash. Well... One of the things we didn't get yet is a sand pit. Because there is not a lot of sand out here. That's... That gives... I've totally forgot about the sand, of course. There's sand out... Oh, there's a sand pit we can make out here next to the bridge. Oh, that can make the trip relatively short. And we can actually place it right here. That would be a big solution. Or we place it right here next to the farm. I don't know. There's no sand out here. So... I kind of feel like incorporating this part into the town, or into the industry there, would be cool. So we'll just place it right here. They can quickly make that, so that's not going to be an issue. And then at least we get the... we get that stuff ready. Now, let me check. That's down here. This one. Is it still producing? Yes, it's still producing. Okay, good. Because we are using more iron with all the extra smithies, so we might have to just really hurry up with the smelter to get that extra production going. Can we hire ladies in here? Yes, so let's only hire ladies. Let's put in 2 again. I'm not going to put this on, but we'll see. I'm going to get rid of the firewood here. I want them to stock up on charcoal, I guess. Which means that we're going to need some charcoal out here. Well, that's the easy bit. Oh, ladies going out. So, yeah, we don't really have a lot of ladies. Charcoal, please. We can just put the charcoal out here, then. That's fine. think 2 pits will cut it, so just go with that. We'll just have to wait now for laborers to find time to fill it up. We might as well just crank this up because these are really important. So let's make sure that they all get the workers first. We can finish that. Ah, they're making the ash. And then it should be transported here at some point. Once we get the ladies in. And then it should be transported in here. And then it should go in here. Glassware, window glass. So I don't think we need the glassware. And I think we still need some other stuff. Glass products are made by melting a mix of sand with potash in a kiln. For a batch of 50 units, you need 50 sand and 25 potash. You can either use firewood or charcoal as fuel. Products are produced in batches of 50 units, which take 30 units of charcoal or 10 units of firewood. You could use which fuel. Okay. Well, I think we can get rid of the glassware. I don't need that. I do like the window glass, though, because that'll be very helpful to us. So we have the ash here. That's just not getting it out. So, because we didn't tell them to stock up on it. Well, you know what? Let's stock up on 500 ash. And these should stock up on 500 lye then. There we go. See, now they're going to stock up on it. And now they're making the lye. So that's how it works. Perfect. It will now just go from one to the other and then into the glassworks. And with only 8 ladies, 2, 4, 6, 8, we can now make window glass, I think. Okay. This is, oh, wow. It's just going up with the firewood. Up and up and up. Good thing should be, though, that they can just pick up firewood from here and deliver it straight here. So that should not be too hard to fill this one up. We're just so short on people, I guess, so... Especially in this area. So we really need this part of town to take shape. And get some products in here. Okay, so I think what we could do is just ash, lye, and potash. We'll just set it in small numbers. So that if we have excess, which I think we won't have anytime soon. But if we do, we can store it. And then we can put the actual window glass in here. And, well, we might store some bark in here and some charcoal as well. Or firewood, probably firewood. 2,500 bark, 2,500 firewood, just to have some spare. Just to have some spare. I think that'll be nice. It'll be good to have some in the back here. Okay, yeah, it's okay. Oh, look at this, they're really planting the trees. I think this one is almost ready. Yep, all trees are ready to chop. So that's great. I mean, we really want them to chop all the other trees in the game as well, but this is not that bad. We can now quickly produce wood if we need to. Which is quite handy. Alright, all the nails are picked up, all the wood is picked up. Are they also going to deliver stuff to the bridge already? No. 6,700 stone. How much stone do we have? 29,000. Oh, that works. That works. Now, one of the things I would love is to be able to upgrade this, and that they will basically just tear it down completely and then replace it with a stone bridge. I don't know. That would be cool to me. Or that you can just tell them to, I don't know, work on certain areas or change it up a bit. That's one of the things I would love for Ostriv, to have more custom options. Like, you have the wooden bridge, but what if I want a different type of railing? So give me some options there or something like that. I think I would love that. Just to add a bit more flavor, so you can have a little bit different looking bridges and stuff. Because when you build it, you get some options. Or that you can replace these railings later at a cost. And they'll just tear them down, build a new one, and then you have a different looking one. I think that can benefit Ostriv at some point. Okay, well, this all looks good. It's the end of December, so we're going to start a new month, which makes this the ideal time to check for perish again. Some barley perished, fish perished. See, we have some numbers of stuff perishing, but I don't think this is bad. I think it's actually quite good. Messenger from Derkachi. Let's sell some charcoal. Let's sell some shoes. Whoa, look at how much we can sell and how much we have in store. Let's sell some clothing. Well, this is where the money is. So let's make money. Yeah. Building this one. Everything is there. We're getting some potash in now. Nice. Locked internally. Okay. Cool. Well, we have some in here now, though. So apparently they had some to spare. And then we'll do window glass in here. I don't know, 1,000, something like that. That would do probably. We don't need that much. Yes, that's good. I just want this in now. There might be some window glass still in the trader or anything that we can now get in here then, so that we have it centralized. I guess they need 100 to make the next product. That's probably why they lock it internally, so that they can get up to the required number and then they can do something with it. That's probably why. Yep. Well, we need to get this done. At some point. We have the sand here now. I like that. That's pretty close. Oh, and they started working on the bridge. Interesting, though. Oh, yeah, they already placed some stuff. Good. They need a lot of wood to do this, and you don't need wood for the bridge. I guess they could add in that you have to get some wood ready, and then maybe after the process they can take that away again and they can reuse that wood. But, I mean, you can see the wood there, so it should be an incentive to send some wood over there and have them use it. So I don't know, it's just what I think. The cart parking, also very handy. That can help move the goods around here. So yes, let's make some carts. Wonder if we'll see them being built quickly. Yep, they're already making them. So we are really, we have really solved all the cart issues. They can immediately build carts, which is great. That helps. That really helps. Now we're getting there with the town. Almost 1,400 people now. Started working on the bridge. All the stones are picked up. We can see the horse carts bringing them in, which usually means that they will bring in good amounts of stone. Yep, they're still awaiting 1,100 stone, so we're not there yet, but looks like they bring 200 stones with a single cart. We still need 700, so that's 200. That's, ooh. Yeah, that's 500, and that's 200. So that's the 700 that we need. And now they can finish the bridge. Perfect. Look at that shining bridge. And then we can start to work on some laborers for this area. Oh, that'll be handy. Now I'm going to sell another batch of shoes, 2,000. Because they have plenty of time to put that into the trader now. So that's not an issue. Oh, there goes the... Yep, all stones are picked up. So they're now going to finish the bridge. There we go. Yay. Yep, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, let's turn around. We know a shorter route now. Great, let's go. Did we make... Ooh. Yeah, apparently. I think they're just picking up old window glass and not from in here because I don't see it in here yet. But I think we're going to soon make our first window glass. We're storing some ash and potash, which is nice. Yeah, we have some more potash in here. 120, 120, and 600 charcoal awaiting. We now have a pit burning and a second one on the way. Ooh, good. Now, we had a while where we had an issue with this barber surgeon because it was not making enough money to sustain itself. But apparently that is fixed now. We haven't been giving it a lot of money lately, so that's good. This part of town still looks nice. We have been integrating this area. Of course, we now changed up all the way over there. That's, I guess, also part of natural growth in the town. You just focus on one area, make that completely ready, and then go to another area. Usually they expand in multiple directions at the same time. So I'm kind of cool with this. And we have our working tavern again, which is helpful. It's helpful and hopeful, so that's good. Now, the amount of firewood slowly going down. It went up to 70,000. It's now slowly rolling up again, but it went down a bit, so let's hope that stays it goes in that direction and keeps going in that direction. And I think we should expand this area now. Now we have the sand over here. What we could do, of course, is leave this area for a little park and just continue the street like this. Somewhat. I'm just going to try and see what happens if we contain this a bit like this, and then try and do the same as we did on that side. Out here I'm going to place a house. I want one with a porch, yes. Warning, no market stalls. Yeah, we'll fix that. It's gonna take them some time to build these houses anyway. Yep, I want another house with a porch. So we're going to give these some room so that we can build some of our own fences in here. Let's change up until we have one with a porch. That helps me with the fencing. Okay. Let's put up the fencing straight away so I don't forget about that. No. No. I misclicked. Oh no. Oh, there we go. All the way to the back. Oh, I have such a sensitive mouse that it's hard sometimes to click this the right way. One of the things we also have to do, of course, is put in some greenery and stuff in these gardens. We'll do that too, but one thing at a time. Right now, I think focusing on making sure that we actually get all the laborers and stuff in here instead of doing the decorations is more important. And then as soon as this works out and we get them all in, we can still do all the greenery and stuff that we want to put in here. Okay, this works. And then now we can seek how far we have to go to make this work. So for instance, I can build a house somewhere up here. So I think we can squeeze in another house here for the street idea. And then if we go like this, I think that's not going to work. Let's get rid of these three. And then start by just creating the street first with this house. Yep, the house can have a front porch, that's fine. These just need to go closer than the other ones. And they all should quite align. So the street level remains the same. Okay, so that's a nice row of houses. That creates a natural street. And now we have to find a way to match this in here. So I think this could be... I thought I was pressing shift. We can just do two houses here. And those two will then generate the street out here. But I think we have to do them... one out here. This one has to go. Are we going to be able to squeeze? I don't think so. But what we can do is if we do it like this, this will be the street. We need to replace this with one without a porch. I think, yeah. So like this. Street's going to be here. And this can be the intake for right here. And then we can do some markets here and another row of houses in the inside, I think. I think that could work. And then out here we can kind of create a park area where the sand pit is incorporated into the park area. Of course, that's not going to be right now because, wow, they're all so busy already. But that's at least part of the ideas that I'm having. Let's sell some extra charcoal. Well, let's sell a few extra shoes. Let's sell a bit of extra clothing. That should get us a ton of money. Now, one of the things we totally missed, or I totally missed at the moment, is the extra smelter that we have. Look at this. We have it ready. It's winter time, but it's almost over, so it's time for them to start stocking up. I just doubt we have enough men to get this ready, but we'll see. It can have at least 1,000 iron ore. Now this one is filled up. So what are we going to do? Set up horse transportation for 1,000 iron ore. Store it in this building. There we go. Successfully ordered. There they go. Can't work in winter, I know, but that's why you need to stock up right now. That's what they have to do. We can see there's plenty of charcoal and stuff, so they can get ready now for winter and then they can work. That's good. They'll give us the extra iron that I'm looking for. This looks interesting though, without the housing and stuff. It's like, what's this? Wait until the houses are done. Ooh, we get a white line. Cool. Means there's a pathing issue, nothing to worry about. Next time the white line should be gone. If it comes back every time you reload the game, then it is a persistent pathing issue. So you might want to change some stuff up. But usually they're just temporary ones. A building gets done, it gets in the way for somebody that wants to move, and it paints the white line. And then next time you reload, the person that was trying to get somewhere is already gone, and the issue won't come back anymore. But we'll see about that. Here we go. The snow is going away. We can now clearly see our lovely stone bridge. Looking very good. And especially if we zoom in now and we start to see this area built. I love it. I like it. This is cool. So there it goes. More and more houses get in. We have the well here, of course, where the people can get a drink. They're not allowed to use it for production. That might be good to tick off so that these will actually really use these and not the well out here. And there we go. Almost 1,400 people. In a town that's 27 years old. So we're not that long into it. And we're getting there. Oh yeah, we produced the first window glass. Look at that. 100 window glass. Nice. Guess we should really be producing some more row houses at some point. But yeah, we're getting more and more to the outskirts of town. I don't think row houses fit there, so we'll have to find a way to incorporate them into the areas where we already have row houses, I feel like. But it's nice that we get the window glass now. We're really... I think we almost produce everything in our town now, so that's pretty good. And we have 1,400 people. And look at this, still plenty of room on the map, so we can grow and grow and grow. So this series will be longer and longer and longer. But for now, I am going to say thank you all so much for watching. It's really appreciated. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any suggestions or comments, leave them in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.